This segment is brought to you by St. Martin and Bourke. Know your rights.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. Next couple of segments, we're going to be talking about something that's happening on May the 3rd, celebrating May the 4th, and it's the 5th annual. So 3, 4, 5 there. It's May the 4th be with you. And it's the biggest Star Wars festival in Louisiana and returns for the 5th time. So, man, thanks so much for being us. Randy Hawthorne and Chris Pulaski with the May the 4th festival. Of course, people that don't know Star Wars, they should by now, but of course, May the Force be with you. So, man, 5 years. This thing has grown quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so tell me about it. It'll be on May the 3rd on Saturday. It'll be downtown Houma. All the festivities. And you said y'all had big crowds last year, hoping for more this year. But you guys are putting more into it. So tell me a little more about what's going to happen on May the 3rd from May the 4th.
Well, that's right. So we are going to have, similar to last year, of course, we'll have live music. We're going to have the Canoyer School of Rock. We have the H.L. Bourgeois Band playing, and then we have No Posers as our headline band. That's spread out throughout the day. We have food that's going to be served by the H.L. Bourgeois Band boosters. They're going to have hot dogs and hamburgers, things like that for the kids. But new this year, we're also going to have a cook-off called Roux Wars. And so that's going to be, basically the rule is any roux-based dish. So I think we have close to 10 teams signed up.
Yeah, I think
so
the 10
far.
teams signed up. Yep.
But that will be an additional $10. But the festival itself, there's no entry fee to get in for people who want to go. Food and drink
Earlier this year because
it does. The event is from 9 to 6, the official hours, but also new this year, we're going to have a 5K and a fun run, and I think that starts at 8:30. But you can go to our website, may4thfest.org, and you can get the lineup for the entire day. If you're interested in signing up for the race, there's links to that. We will not be having the parade this year. It just logistically, it didn't work out like we had planned. So instead, we threw in a little bit more with the other stuff. We're still going to have costume contests for the kids and the adults. We move that up into the time frame as well. So that's going to be earlier in the day, which certainly makes it easier on people. We're going to have the Jedi Training Academy, where kids can sign up. They build their own lightsaber, and then they participate in a quick crash course to learn how to wield it, and then they have fun, fighting Darth Vader. We will have Mandalorians and other folks out there, sets. We'll have everyone's encouraged, whether you want to enter the costume contest or not, everyone's encouraged to dress up. Oftentimes with these sorts of events, you go beyond just the Star Wars universe. You end up with folks from Lord of the Rings or
Spaceballs.
Pokemon, Spaceballs, you name it, right? And we encourage all of that. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a fundraiser. I'll let Randy talk a little bit more about the history and where the funds are going this year and what else we have new.
Yeah, he set you up, Randy.
Yeah, he did. So, like you said, this is our 5th year doing this. We started out, so this is, 2020. Parking lot of Zach's Yogurt. We just did it for fun. A couple hundred people. It was nice, little 3-4 hour event, I think it was. Chris was out there. Chris's son bought a cake, unbeknownst to Chris.
Yeah, in the auction. That was fun.
Yeah.
So you just got together and it's like, this would be a great festival. And it turns out it's probably one of the bigger ones now on the whole Gulf Coast, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at the video. It was taking up the whole downtown.
Taking up the whole downtown for sure. Yeah, it's really grown. We did it, we're coming out of 2020, you're coming out of COVID. Restrictions are just lifting. You had all the festivals had been suspended previously, so we'd gotten okay. Hey, y'all can, gatherings can start happening again. So let's go ahead and do something. So we did this. Great turnout. Did it again the next year. It grew again. That second year, it filled the entire parking lot from end to end. And that's whenever I said, "There's no way I can keep it here." So we moved to downtown on a Thursday night for the third year. Gave it to Ellender that year, South Terrebonne the year before. It just keeps growing steady.
And Bourgeois will be the
And Bourgeois this year. Yeah,
this year,
Terrebonne was last year. Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
HL Bourgeois will be the supporting who gets the financial.
Right, correct.
And you guys are an official what 501c3 now,
501c3 nonprofit. Yes,
which
sir.
helps a little bit, I guess, with
Yeah,
people donating, right?
Yeah, with grant finding and getting sponsorships and all that. We kind of piggybacked off of someone else the past few years, but we wanted to have our own this year. We want to we're just trying to beef everything up, get more official on everything.
Yeah, it
trying to grow it.
helps legitimize us as an organization and our event too. I mean, we like we said, Luminate Houma was gracious enough to let us, piggyback off of theirs, as they do for a lot of festivals downtown, and that's their mission, and we thank them a lot for that. But as we grow the festival, we too want to grow and sort of expand our breadth a little bit and really increase the size of this thing. Like Randy said, the first year, $800 was donated to South Terrebonne, and every year it's gone up. I mean, just that Thursday night, I think we made close to a little over $10,000 on a Thursday night. And then last year, being on a Saturday, we crushed it, and we were able to donate $15,000 in total to Terrebonne. So we're hoping to do the same for HL this year.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So start adding on, Bourgeois. We'll talk about more about who may be coming to the festival. We'll do that next right here on Bite Time.
This segment was brought to you by Waits and Downer, attorneys at law.
Everybody, welcome back to Bite Time. Harry McCullough here. We're talking about the 5th annual May the 4th Festival on May the 3rd. It's going to be in downtown Houma. Randy Hawthorne and Chris Pulaski are here to talking about it. But so the Kessel Run, which you explained to me was kind of a Star Wars thing, that the Falcon, what Falcon?
The Millennium
Falcon won the
Han
Kessel
Solo's
Run.
ship.
Yeah. So you got the Star Wars cook-off, the costume contest, live auction, intergalactic circus, which I think that video we saw some of those people with fire and doing all that. That comes from the Acadiana Circus.
Acadiana Circus out of Baton Rouge, yes, sir.
So they'll be here, of course, delicious food. And then what was the Wookiee thing too?
So we have a Wookiee calling contest. So Chewbacca the Wookiee. So we'll have you can sign up for that at the festival, and it's going to be hosted by Parish President Bergeron, and he's really excited about that. So we'll have everybody practice your Wookiee calling skills.
So I've saw the video. When you look at the video, you go, well, those people can't all be from Houma. These people come from all over. And we talked about the library had a Comic-Con. It was a very popular event. You guys have also been to the Comic-Cons in New Orleans and all. And it's not just Star Wars in those events. This is based on that. But a lot of people come from a lot of different areas. And a lot of people travel to come to this event, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. That's the one of the big drivers of this thing is the economic development that it brings in. So when we apply for grants, like the grants that Explore Houma, the Convention and Visitors Bureau offers, also the Louisiana Office of Tourism, the money that we receive from those grantors is actually being spent on marketing outside of the Houma area. We're trying to pull in from New Orleans, Baton Rouge, and Lafayette. We have blocks of rooms at local hotels. We're trying to get people to come in and stay the night. Our event's only one day, but we would hope that people come in either the night before or stay overnight. We get a little bit more longevity out of it. Thanks to Explore Houma and the Lieutenant Governor's office for having those.
Yeah, that's the Acadiana Circus, that girl we were watching. And of course, the guy with the fire and all, that's just not somebody stepping up.
But, if you go to our website, you can see all of the events that we have throughout the day. But in the pictures, both on our website and here in the roll that's going, there's not, a lot of folks obviously are Star Wars themed costumes and so forth, but they had a little girl in a princess outfit. You're going to see just people dressed up in all kinds. So we encourage everybody to come out and have a good time. And it's a family event, you know.
And the 1st of May, you know, and I mean, it's on the 3rd of May for May the 4th, but at the beginning of May, usually pretty good weather and, you know, and it'll be time for people to get out.
Right.
That'd be good.
Yep.
So, the downtown, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I love the way it happens. So, Randy, when you go to some of those other Comic-Cons, do you recruit people to come? How does that work?
Yeah, we're talking to attendees, letting them know about what we do. We're talking to some of the other vendors that we think might be good fits for our event, and we're inviting them out, getting them information about becoming a vendor, and just stuff like that. You know, we're usually there for 2-3 days at a time, and so you get to meet a lot of people that are kind of in that same realm as what you're trying to bring in.
Well, you know, they got Cruising the Coast, right? Where people that are into cars just show up and just look at everybody else. But Comic-Con has kind of become that way, right? Obviously, I guess San Diego has the big one out there, but New Orleans has a real nice one. And I think people just enjoy kind of socializing and doing those kind of things. And this is another nice event to draw people in.
Oh, I mean, you know, if you look at the Mandalorians that come out to those kinds of events, I mean, they have just a whole army of people, and you trade ideas and suggestions about costumes, or maybe you're into droid building or whatever it is. So people are sharing that information, and it's like its own little you know.
No, I remember when they did the
little
library, you know, the little librarian, she was like, oh yeah, I got my outfit and I go, and it really turns into a nice event where people share common interests.
What's also there that's really fun is they'll have actors and celebrities from that universe and others. And so like this past year, Randy and we got to meet Anthony Daniels, who is the actor who plays C-3PO in all of the Star Wars movies. So we were trying to recruit him to come in for our event, but he's kind of busy on May the 4th. But we did get another actor, I can't ever remember.
Giancarlo Esposito, I believe his name.
It's a hard one to say, right?
Yeah, he played Moff Gideon in the Star Wars series. He also played in Breaking Bad. And a few others, Captain America: Brave New World. He played in that, but we had a replica Darksaber, which is the sword that he used in the show, and we were able to get him to autograph it, and we got it authenticated while we were there. So we have a authenticity sticker and all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that'll be part of our silent auction. We don't have a live auction, but we have a silent auction.
Silent auction.
Yeah.
And most of the vendors, what do they bring?
Well, we encourage as much Star Wars gear as possible, but again, it kind of goes out beyond that one particular universe. I mean, we'll have, mostly it's things that people collect, trade, you know, whether it's cards or this, that, or the other.
So again, it'll begin with an 8:30 run, the 1 mile fun run and a 5K race, and then the rest of the day till 6 o'clock, right?
Right.
So, and then you can just hang around Houma and and
have a good time.
I got a lot of bars downtown. I mean, restaurants and bars, frequent those.
And it's about supporting the local schools' music, arts, and culture, and this year the recipients H.L. Bourgeois.
There'll be some cocktails at neighboring bars as well.
Absolutely. Well, Randy, Chris, thanks so much. We'll see you on the 3rd for the 4th.
All right.
That'll do it for this edition of Bayou Time. I'm Harry McCullough. See you next time.
This segment was brought to you by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, providing our patients the highest quality cardiovascular care available.